What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. We're going to have a few things to talk about on this show. We are going to talk about a little bit of the censorship going on YouTube and who it's affecting and maybe why. Also, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and see if it's still possible we have a Christmas rally or if we're going to go down from here. We'll take a look at that. I want to remind you guys we're doing a free t-shirt giveaway at the end of the video. We'll pick a random comment from a video throughout the week. And you'll have 24 hours to get a hold of me to pick your t-shirt. You'll be able to pick it off of inkyourimage.com. It's down below. Also, there's a Discord group down there. Definitely don't forget to check it out. It's awesome community, guys. Totally free. Definitely check it out. And there's some other affiliate links down there that really help the channel out if you decide to use them. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Disclaimer scrolling on the bottom. All right, with all these YouTube channels getting strikes and bans and, you know, they can't upload for a week and stuff. When it first started happening, I said, well, it looks like it's just the big YouTubers. And then I thought maybe it's just the shillers. And then, you know, then I started seeing smaller channels get it. So I do want to remind you guys, definitely check out the Discord link in the description below the video, just in case something happens to my videos. That's a place we can still communicate. It's an awesome community. Also, I probably will be starting a membership and a Patreon for YouTube. Also, a way for you guys still to connect with me and still be able to watch my videos. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But like I said, you can follow me on Twitter also. I know the crypto community's been in an uproar. A lot of creators have been going at each other's throats, but I don't think there's any time for that right now. I think everybody needs to get together as one, put your differences aside, and we got to keep this going and keep awareness on Bitcoin. So just do everything you can to follow all of the YouTubers, including myself, through their Twitters, Patreons, Telegrams, Discords, all that stuff. I do have links to my Discord and Twitter down below, so definitely check it out. But here's some of the channels so far, and I'm sure the list is still growing. It's Chris Dunn TV was one of the first ones. Chico Crypto, Heidi, Chris Coney, Altcoin Daily, Bitcoin Coffee, Experience Crypto 24/7, Node Investor, Brit VR, Crypto Rich, JSnip4, Ivan on Tech, BTC Sessions, Rice Crypto, Joey Rocket Cryptos, The Modern Investor, Box Mining, Nuggets News, The Martini Guy, Crypto Daily, Mr. Christoph, Alessio Rastani, Pygos, Sunny Decree, and Crypto Beatles. Guys, this is getting pretty crazy. So like I said, and I know a lot of people are talking about, you know, changing the platforms they go on, talking about Library and some others. I may do that also. But guys, we need YouTube because that's where most of the people go to find information, and most of the new people aren't going to know about them other platforms. So we got to see what we can do to keep the community tight, keep it together. Everybody work together to try to keep awareness and keep these guys on YouTube. This is our crypto information, the only place we can get the information out to the masses. So we need to figure this out. Anyways, I just wanted to say that, and like I said, crypto YouTubers need to put all their differences aside, including myself. Obviously, you guys know there's some that I don't like, but that doesn't matter. It's all about crypto, and we need to keep this information going out there. Obviously, there's something strange going on, but anyways, Merry Christmas. Let's look at what's going on with the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. So we are at 22. We dropped 3 points from yesterday in extreme fear. I know a lot of people are calling for super low lows, which I'm not saying it can't happen. Let's look at the longs versus the short on Bitfinex. They are dropping finally, but as you can see, they're dropping slightly, but the RSI is coming down quickly. So hopefully if we do have a move down, it'll be a quick, swift move down and shoot back up. But we'll take a look at it. Let's look at the Bitfinex, BitMEX, and Binance. Bitfinex is almost 92% longs. BitMEX is almost 50% longs. Binance is 40% longs. The total of them three exchanges, remember there's other exchanges out there too though, but the longs on the total of these three are 65% long, 35% short. So if there is a long squeeze, which means they move the price down and they liquidate longs or stop them out, and it will push it down even further for people closing their positions. So keep an eye out for that. Let's look at Bitcoin on the weekly. All right, here's the weekly chart. I'm going to get rid of this. Here's the weekly chart. Looking at this falling wedge still. Possible we could come down to the $6,000 range, which would be touching the bottom of this wedge. This week, if it happened, it would be around the $6,000 range. So let's look at the RSI. This is one of the main, well, we'll zoom in real quick. Look at the EMAs. We are still getting rejected at our EMAs here. I don't know why this line's in here. We are getting rejected at the 8 EMA. We got rejected yesterday at 7,700. So looking like it's pretty heavy resistance above us, but I do want you guys to keep in mind this red line right here was major support after our bear market in 2014 and 15, and then when we popped above, we came back down and tested this resistance for support and never broke back down through it. Same thing in the 2018 bear market. We came down, broke through it, and now we broke above it the beginning of this year. We've came back down, tested it for support, and got support. So it does look promising in that perspective. And is there any divergence here? And no, not really. We're not getting any divergence, but we are getting the volume is definitely depleting, which is a sign of a big move. When it does break, this volume breaks, it is going to be a big move, whether it be up or down. I believe it's going to be up, but that is just my opinion. All right, looking at the weekly. Is that what we were on? We were on the weekly. This was supposed to be the monthly. Monthly, same thing. We are right in between the 21 EMA and the 13 EMA, still squeezed in there. The break of one of these EMAs and a close above or below is going to be a huge sign of where we're going. Let's go into the daily. So in the daily, this is where the RSI gets interesting. As you can see in the daily, I have this trend line drawn here, which we've been getting support off of. And we did get rejected, almost made it to the 55 EMA on the daily when we hit the, and as you can see, we've had this red line here since way back here. Actually, yeah, I think I put this red line here like back in September, and I had called 77 was going to be the bottom back here. We did get a bounce off it, obviously. Came back through it, popped back above, and, you know, we are where we are now. Now, the EMAs here are looking, we are definitely below all the EMAs now. Can we pop back above them? And that would be getting us above the, about the 7250 range would get us above the 8, 13, and 20, or the 8 and the 13. Then the 21 is at about 7,300. If we can get above that and close above that, I think that'll be an extremely good sign. So keep 7,300 in mind. Now I want to take a look at the RSI. And if we look at the RSI, we had this in yellow falling channel here, which we had like a bear trap over here. And then we have a rising channel in white. We have not came up and tested the top of this channel again yet. So that's why I believe we definitely could have another move up to test the top of this. And if this breaks, guys, then we come up, test the top of that one. And the prices would be somewhere in the range. If we came up and tested the top of this again, it would be somewhere around the 7,700 again. And if that was to break, I think we'd be looking as high as the 8,250 range, which has been one of our, or 8,260, which has been one of our targets for a while. That's the 200 EMA. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments down below. I will be doing a t-shirt giveaway next week also. But guys, that helps get the video out, and there's not many YouTubers getting videos out right now. So the more you can share this, comment on it, and give it a thumbs up, the more it can get out to the community. So please make sure you do that, not only for me, but for the community. But yeah, that is what I'm looking at there. Let's go to the 4 hour. Now in the 4 hour, we still have these targets up here, guys, and where I got these targets was measuring this as a flagpole here, and we'll go into the RSI here in a minute also, and then we're going to go into the 1 hour and look at that too. But if we measured this from the breakout as the flagpole, and where we broke out over here, would have gotten us to, move this over, that $8,000 range was the target for that one. I'm going to put this back over here. And then if we look at I'm going to show you all these targets. If we look at from the wick to wick as a bull flag, and where we broke out over here, that target would be the 8260 range. Same thing, lines up with the 200 EMA on the daily. Let's look now at exactly where we're at. And as you can see, I have a falling channel drawn here, which we popped out of right here, came back down, and as you can see that we are getting support on it and bouncing back up. We need to see a close above this trend line right here. Let me get these EMAs out of the way so you guys can see a little more clearly. Get out of here. There we go. As you can see, we need to pop back above this $7,223 range, $224 range, which is the 0.618 on the Fibonacci retracement of the big move since December. So we need to get a close above this, guys. At least a close in a 4 hour, and then an open and close above that would be very bullish to me and getting back above this white trend line. But as you can see right now, we did get support off of this falling channel that we did break out of here. Now let's look at the RSI. And as you can see, the RSI had this falling channel drawn here. We popped out of here, which was bullish, came up, tested the top of this bigger rising channel. You guys can see in the yellow, came back down to test the top of this channel of support. This is going to be key, guys, to where this 4 hour closes. If this 4 hour closes down below this trend line, which it is 8:30 now, so we have 2.5 hours for this RSI to pop back above this white trend line here. If you guys are following along, I do have a TradingView link down below. You can get TradingView and do your own charts. It really helps, especially if you're trading, and I'll also leave a BitMEX tutorial, or I'm sorry, a Bybit tutorial up top if you are interested in trading. Just be very careful. It is very risky, and high leverage is something I do not suggest. But anyways, we have 4 hours to get back above this trend line here. If we do that, I think it's pretty bullish. We could be getting our Christmas rally. So if not, if we close down here, Christmas rally is off the table, and we may be coming down to test this bottom of this yellow rising channel once again. And that would be the lower targets. Let's look at the 1 hour. See where we're at with that. So in the 1 hour, I have the same thing. You can see I have the falling channel drawn here and where we broke out. Now, if we don't break back down through this and we get back above this 0.618, that's if we get up there, then the target, the next target I have is right here around, let's put a label on there. Don't forget to smash likes, guys, and leave your comments. Let's get this video out there. Anyways, about 75-80 range would be the target if we can close, open and close at least a 4 hour above that 0.618, which is around 72.30, 72.25, somewhere in that range. If we can open and close the candle above that, I think we have a good chance of moving back up here and breaking back out of this trend line. So that's where I'm at with that. Let's look at the RSI. Same thing with the RSI here. I have a falling channel drawn here. We could also put a trend line right across these. So I would watch this trend line first. If we do come down and get a bounce off of this, this would start creating a falling wedge, which would be pretty bullish. And mind you, this is in the 1 hour. But I do want to show you there is some bullish divergence in the 1 hour. And that is the price action making lower lows. And I'll fatten this line up and show you. And you don't use the wicks when doing this, guys. I don't care what anybody says. You do not use the wicks. The RSI moves with the body, not the wicks. So count the wicks out when you're looking for divergence. Some people are teaching people totally wrong on that, acting like they are pros and know everything, which I do not claim to know everything, but I do let you guys know when I do know something's wrong and other people are teaching it wrong. But as you can see, we're getting lower lows in the price action, higher lows in the RSI. And again, do not use the wicks when looking for divergence. The price action, the RSI moves with the body, not the wicks. If this body moves up, this RSI moves up. It does not stay down here with the wicks. I can't express that enough. Some people are gonna, if you're listening to people telling you that, you're gonna get screwed, because that is not how you can't use the wicks. I'm sorry. I don't know what other way to explain it to you guys, but yeah, that's what I'm looking at now, guys. We have dipped below this long-term trend line, but we could, like I said, as long as we get above this 0.618, which is around 72.25, if we can open and close a 4 hour above there, I think we'll definitely be in good shape and headed towards that 75.81, and then ultimately maybe our higher targets up here if we can get through the 7,700. But Christmas rally definitely still in the cards, could definitely still happen, guys. Let's keep an eye on it and see what happens. We'll go into excuse me, the free t-shirt giveaway. This is my wife's webpage, which there's a link to that down below in the description, inkyourimage.com. She has lots of crypto stuff, aluminum signs, hats, coffee mugs, koozies, t-shirts. There's also hoodies and keychains, which you can hit her up in the contact to know more about that. But she can put any crypto you want, any saying, any family picture, anything you want on any of this stuff. It is high quality merchandise, not cheap iron-on, none of that crap. So just so you know, let's go to pick a random number, 4. So we'll go to video 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Massive move by Christmas. Let's copy the link address, bring it over to the random. And remember, you have 24 hours to claim your prize. Load the comments and randomly pick a winner. And remember, you can leave a comment down below and get entered to win next Sunday's giveaway. Chris Vandegift, always, brother, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Merry Christmas to you. And you got 24 hours, Chris, to get a hold of me and claim your t-shirt. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. And make sure when you hit the bell, you hit the all. Also, giant thumbs up, comments down below. Let's get this video out there. Share it if you would. I appreciate it. And I'm out of here, guys. Have a great day.